Hi guys, Mrs. Harris here, coming live to you again from my backyard. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday we went over our new workshop that we were going to be working out of, which was considered Turning Points, which was something that changes or it's different. And then we discussed some of the stories that we were going to be reading throughout this workshop. We also went over the target words, the vocabulary words that you guys had to write sentences to. I hope you guys all did that and didn't have any issues with it. So today we are going to read a story about, his name is Jonathan Fong. He was a high school student in Taiwan and was moving to the United States. So that was a turning point in his life, and you can imagine how much challenge that he had doing so. So before reading this, I want you guys just to think what the article was mainly about. We are going to answer those questions. I'm going to email you guys a scanned copy of the questions. But what the article is mainly about, and the target word, what do you think purpose is? What is your definition of purpose? And then if Jonathan was given a label at school and he didn't like it, do you think other students at your school label each other? So that's another thing I want you guys to think of whenever I'm reading this story. So, starting over, by Jonathan Fong. I used to be one of the coolest guys in my school, but that was in Taiwan. In the US, classmates called me boring. That's a label. Moving to the US meant starting all over. A turning point. He had to start all over from scratch from moving from Taiwan. I grew up in Taiwan, a small island near China. Then 4 years ago, my mother sent me here for the purpose of getting a better education. I worked hard at school in both Taiwan and in the US. In Taiwan, my hard work paid off with good grades. However, in the US, school was a struggle. I didn't understand English, and my grades suffered immensely from it. So that's another challenge that he faced during the turning point. He didn't understand English. Finding new friends was even harder. I had always been outgoing and friendly. In Taiwan, I had a lot of friends. I went out all the time. In the US, I was still outgoing, and I tried to make friends, but people didn't accept me for who I was. My new classmates thought I was totally uncool. Some people harassed me, and they even gave me a label. The boring foreign kid who didn't speak English. Pretty harsh, if you ask me. Labels can be pretty mean. You can get a label that just hurts your feelings or doesn't help you with understanding why they're giving you that label. So I didn't let the label get me down, though. I learned English, and I'd be able to make friends. After a year in the US, my life was a lot better. I have friends, and I'm positive that I want to go to college in the US. Best of all, I no longer have a negative label. So, he faced challenges. The challenges that he faced was not getting good grades because he couldn't speak English. Not making friends because he had a label, which was the boring foreign kid who couldn't speak English. However, after he was able to learn English, and his grades became better, he was able to make more friends and had more of a positive outlook on the turning point that he had faced. So what I want you guys to do, I'm going to, you guys will have this in your email, do the big idea, which was what was the article mainly about, the target word, which was purpose, what is the definition of purpose, and an example in your own words on what purpose would look like in a sentence. And also, I want you guys to do the react portion, which was Jonathan was given a label at school that he didn't like. And do you feel that students at your school give labels? And if so, what are they? I've heard a couple like that person's shy, or that person's boring, or that person doesn't look smart at all. List some of those things for me. Tell me what you have heard, because you guys hear more stuff than I do, and Miss Ovsenko. So let me know those labels. All right, until tomorrow, we will pick up from there and go over the compare and contrast. So until then, see you tomorrow. Bye.